1916. The First World War was at its peak. Amidst the swirling sandstorms of the Arabian desert, the fate of a great empire was being decided. The holy city of Medina was then under the Ottoman Empire, but backed by British forces, Arab rebels had already surrounded the city. That siege lasted for many months. Fakhri Pasha, the governor of Medina, made a firm resolve. The sacred historical documents and priceless treasures of Medina must not fall into enemy hands. His sole mission was to move them to a secure location. The only way out was the Hijaz Railway, stretching from Medina to Istanbul, Turkey. At midnight, in total secrecy, a train departed from Medina station. This was no ordinary train. Chests filled with centuries-old gold coins, diamonds, and jewels of the Ottoman caliphs were hidden in secret compartments. Historians believe there were nearly 40 tons of gold on that train. But that train never reached its destination. What happened to that train in the depths of the desert? Where is that gold hoard worth billions of rupees hidden? Even after 110 years, let us unravel the mysteries of this secret that still astonishes the world, one by one. Crossing the borders of Medina, the train moved into the depths of the Arabian desert. The tracks of the Hijaz Railway stretched into the desolate deserts of the Jordan-Saudi border. That journey was extremely dangerous. Behind every sand dune, British spies and rebel fighters lay in wait. The weight of the 40 tons of gold stacked in the secret compartments of the train created a silent resonance on those rails. Only Fakhri Pasha and a few of his trusted officers knew the secret of this journey. Even the guards on the train did not know they were guarding the world's largest treasure. To distract the enemies, he had sent several other trains in different directions, but the real treasure was on this single train. In the darkness of the night, the train moved without even lighting its lamps. Sandstorms were beginning to cover the railway tracks. At every station they reached, officials waited for new orders to move the gold. But fate had other plans. Breaking the silence of the desert, an explosion was heard from afar. The railway tracks had been destroyed. The train came to a sudden halt. In the middle of the wilderness, in a place with no one to help, that treasure hoard was trapped. The army realized that enemies were pursuing them. There was only one way to protect that treasure, to bury it somewhere deep in the desert. But where and how? Explosions echoed again, tearing through the silence of the desert. It wasn't just an ordinary attack, it was a precisely planned betrayal. British intelligence officer T.E. Lawrence, the Lawrence of Arabia, who knew the Arabian desert like the map on his fingertips, had long been planning to destroy the Hijaz Railway. He had already identified which train was carrying the gold. The tracks were destroyed, and the train came to a derailed halt. Bullets rained down from the sides incessantly. Although the Ottoman soldiers fought back bravely, the enemy outnumbered them. Under the cover of darkness, Arab rebels surrounded the train. Lawrence and his team were certain that gold worth billions of rupees was hidden within those secret compartments. After a fierce battle, the Ottoman army realized one thing: keeping this gold on the train was no longer safe. Before the enemy could capture the train, the treasure had to be moved somehow. One by one, the soldiers carried the gold chests behind a massive sand dune near the train. It was a move made amidst flying bullets, risking their very lives. As the attack intensified, the commander ordered the chests to be buried in the sand. They didn't even have time to mark where each chest was buried. By the time daylight broke,
The train was completely in the hands of the enemy, but they found nothing there. The world's largest treasure hoard had already vanished into the depths of that sea of sand. When the smoke cleared after the attack, the desert became silent once again. Lawrence of Arabia and his team scoured the wrecked train, but they were met only with disappointment. Those secret compartments were empty. The gold chests had vanished somewhere. Most of the Ottoman soldiers were killed, and the rest were taken captive. The truth of where that treasure lay remained imprisoned amidst those sand dunes. Historical records suggest that the soldiers had left some markers after hiding the gold chests. It must have been near a specific rock formation or at a certain distance from the railway. But as years passed, sandstorms erased all those markers. The map of the desert was changing every single day. When the war ended, the Ottoman Empire collapsed, but the journey to find that treasure was only beginning. It is said that some of the captive soldiers later returned to try and find that gold. They held secret maps in their hands, but even they lost their way. Many even wondered if that treasure was not just a gold hoard, but had turned into a curse. Even today, those who wander the sand dunes of the Jordan-Saudi border have stories to tell. Some nomads believe they can hear the sound of an old train at night and have seen invisible figures guarding the gold chests. But what is the truth? After more than 100 years, is that 40 tons of gold still there? Even after 110 years, the stories of the Ottoman gold have not faded. Many still venture into that desert today with modern technology. Using satellite maps and metal detectors, they scour every inch of the Hejaz Railway. Some have found old bullets and broken train parts there, but that 40 tons of gold alone remains hidden even today. It is said that the Bedouin tribes living in the border regions of Jordan and Saudi Arabia know certain secrets. They possess stories passed down through generations. They testify that when the sandstorms shift, the corners of old wooden chests sometimes appear above the sand, but in the next moment, they vanish again.
Many adventurers who went in search of this treasure faced severe challenges. Not only the extreme heat and misleading sand dunes, but also the strict laws of these regions hold them back. Many countries claim this treasure as their historical right. Therefore, searching there without official permission is a serious crime. In the meantime, some have claimed that they found gold coins. Those coins bearing the seal of the Ottoman caliphs were sold for high prices on the black market. This indicates that the treasure hoard is somewhere nearby. But is the entire treasure in one place, or is it scattered in many? Researchers still wander that desert today, seeking the answer to this question. The 40 tons of gold of the Ottoman Empire remains a mystery even today. Even after more than a century, the brilliance of that gold would not have faded. But many who went in search of that treasure eventually realized one thing: history keeps certain secrets guarded so that the outside world may never know them. Perhaps those gold chests are still there today, right beside those old tracks of the Hejaz Railway. The sand dunes keep shifting their positions as if nature itself is standing guard over that treasure. Someone from a future generation might, perhaps by chance, discover that treasure. Then the world will once again wonder at the grandeur of that ancient empire. A treasure is not just a collection of gold, it is also a symbol of the struggle and faith of an era. Fakhri Pasha and his soldiers tried to protect that gold, not merely for money, but for the honor of their country. The stories of that struggle still echo in the winds of that desert today. Every time the sandstorm blows, a new hope is born there.
That treasure is still there, waiting to be found. The journey in search of the truth of this mystery will continue. I hope you enjoyed this mysterious journey of the Ottoman Empire. What is your opinion on this? Do you think that 40 tons of gold is still there? Share your thoughts in the comment box below. To know more incredible historical stories like this and information about mysterious treasure hoards, subscribe to this channel right now. If you press the bell icon, you will receive our new videos immediately. If you liked the video, don't forget to like and share. We will meet again with another exciting historical mystery. Until then, thank you and goodbye.